season is kicking off with the 82nd Golden Globe Awards at the Beverly Hilton Hotel in just 1 hour. But first, we're live on the red carpet.
The train will stop one day. While you're on it, enjoy the ride.
This is the Golden Globes, live from the red carpet.
I am Grae.
We are so excited. There's so much action here. We're going to be covering everything all night long, but we actually have a special guest with us now.
That's right. Listen, Fede Alvarez is standing right behind us. Now, this is exactly where you don't want an alien from Alien Romulus to be. Fede, you brought so much life into the Alien franchise. Like, what was your goal in the beginning? Did you say, I'm going to make a whole scene with face huggers to terrify Grae Drake sitting in her seat?
I think the goal was to show the younger, new generation that didn't really know what Alien was. And if you ask someone at 12, 15, 21, they don't really know. So to show them why it's so badass and why it's so cool and so scary, and it's like you had to make a whole new movie to kind of prove that point sometimes, so that's what we did.
Are you planning the next Alien movie already? Because I don't know that anything's been announced, but can you please give us a scoop? Because I secretly really want this to happen.
We're working on it already, yes.
Yes.
This is amazing. Look, we just started our live coverage from the red carpet. Tell people the vibe, the energy. It feels so good out here tonight.
No, it's amazing. Yeah, it's beautiful. And I'm always like this on these interviews because I'm distracted. I don't want to miss anybody.
Well, we're going to let you go. Thank you so much for stopping to speak with us.
Thanks a lot, Fede.
Yes, we've been speaking with some of the stars, composers, producers, and people behind some of the biggest movies tonight. Very excited about Emilia Perez. It has the most nominations with 10. We spoke to some of the composers earlier, and it's just beautiful to hear the backstories to so much of the magic we all see on TV.
Oh, there's so much magic, and there's something unusual about this year. The vibe is unmatched. Everyone is out here to party.
Yeah!
They are so excited. I mean, I don't know if they ever left, but the Golden Globes might be back.
We love to hear that. You know, this is my first red carpet, so when you say the vibe is different, what do you mean?
Normally people are very cold and hungry, and they want to run away from you very fast. And actually, we can't get rid of people. We've talked to so many folks already, and
we really have.
They're practically setting up a tent. They want to stay for a while.
Yeah, we've got some motivation from Cheryl Lee Ralph. Morris Chestnut stopped by. Of course, he has a new show coming up this year on CBS. It has been amazing vibes and a really great night.
Also, Daniel Craig walked within 5 feet of us, and neither one of us jumped him, which I think is a huge accomplishment, right, Sheba?
I know. We're doing so good. Zoe Saldana passed by, of course, one of the biggest nominees of the night. And you hear the screams from people as the stars walk by. So we'll be tracking all of that for you throughout this hour.
Yeah. Sheba and Drake, we don't want you guys to get thrown out, so we're glad you guys kept your composure there. But you guys are already talking to so many big stars on the red carpet. We have something for you here in studio. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Leslie Marin.
And I'm Gio Insignares. As you saw, it was already all hands on deck for a night of fun here for the Golden Globes.
Yeah, but we're not alone here in studio. We have some big guests. We have Marcellus Reynolds. He has just written his 3rd book. He looks dashing, and he is our fashion expert.
We also want to give a special shout out to Me and You Grazing LA for decking out this table. And when I say decking out, I mean wonderfully decking out. Just notice the spread. We're ready. We're ready to go. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Champagne. Marcellus will pass you some in just a moment. We have popcorn, so we hope you at home also have all your goodies, and you guys will join us for the next hour here as we're counting down to the Golden Globes. But of course, we want to get to the red carpet already because
buzzing.
We have seen a lot of fashion. And Marcellus, you've been watching that red carpet so far. What have you noticed?
There's been a lot of jewel tones, which I'm super excited about. There's been a lot of like just straight up glamour. There's a lot of skin, and this is the perfect day for it. Normally it's like so cold here in LA for the awards, and everybody's like freezing or it's raining. There's some weather issue. Today, that's not the case. It is gorgeous, and I think that this is the perfect day for it. I mean, we're looking at Zoe right now, and this is already one of the best dresses of the evening.
You know, normally we don't see the big stars come out till much later. I'm so glad Zoe Saldana made it out on time because She looks absolutely incredible.
And she could be in for a big night too. She is one of the arguably the leading contenders for her category as Best Supporting Actress, so she could be celebrating a whole lot more.
This will be her first Golden Globe, right, Joe?
That is correct, yes. I believe so.
I cannot believe this is going to be her first Golden Globe, but I guess she's a member of the Marvel Universe, and the Marvel Universe
don't forget about Avatar
get
either.
Awards love, but yeah, Avatar,
yeah, very
absolutely.
Successful.
Oh wow, she's a member of 2 big franchises. This is one of the biggest actresses in the world.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw it just quickly. We did see Nicole Kidman, who could also have a very big night. Martin Short there as well. But Nicole Kidman, for Baby Girl, could also have a really, really big night tonight, as well as she's had a great career.
And you know, we were already mentioning the fact that this is kicking off the award season, right? But you're kicking off and starting this season with mega superstars already. We're mentioning Zoe, we're mentioning Nicole Kidman, who's been a glamour of Hollywood for decades now. And Martin Short is one of the funniest men on television. So.
That's what I'm the most excited to see. It's like the real big A-list Hollywood celebrities. We've already seen Cate Blanchett. She's already graced the red carpet. I mean, it's that night. Like, I'm ready for that. I want to see Kate Winslet. I'm going to die when I finally see Kate Winslet.
We need you to hold out till at least 5 o'clock.
At least 5 o'clock.
We'll bring you back in if needed.
Yeah, we are counting down again to the big show happening at 5 p.m. But for now, the people that are speaking to those big stars, of course, Sheba, Grae Drake out on the red carpet for us. Ladies, you guys both look dashing, especially in your sparkles. You guys look incredible.
We are trying to shine like the stars, guys. And you just mentioned Kate Winslet. Guess who just walked by?
Yes.
Looking stunning. She had on a white blazer. She's beautiful.
There is a lot of hand sewing going on with these outfits tonight.
Yeah.
And my hands are tired just looking at everybody. Unbelievable.
The fits have been gorgeous. Seeing all the stars. Everyone does just seem to be in a good vibe and happy to be out on the carpet tonight.
Yeah, the weather is good and the movies are fierce. Everybody's stomping by.
Everybody's wonderful.
They're at best attitude forward.
And ready for a huge show. Nikki Glaser is going to be hosting. She passed by about an hour ago on the carpet. And the first woman to solo host the show, her comedy special also nominated, and she's just hilarious. So you know it's going to be a good time.
And for everybody unfamiliar with Nikki, buckle up. She is unbelievable. She's such a smart comedian. She knows exactly how to lead a show. I can't wait to see what she does tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be such a great time. Just behind us, we hear that Adam Sandler is passing. That's him. He just turned backwards. But, of course, his comedy special also nominated tonight. It's just beautiful to see everyone out here celebrating, and it's exciting to hear who the other stars are excited to see. Morris Chestnut said he wanted to see Jamie Foxx. Of course, a lot of people excited to see him after everything he went through last year.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And that's one of the great things about a night like tonight. Everybody has time to chat with each other, hang out, and they just mill about on the carpet, just famous people bumping into more famous people.
And we just yell at them. So we want to talk to Adam Sandler. We're going to let you guys go and try to pull him. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Oh, and he looks so dashing. Not his usual outfit that we normally see in New York City when he's walking around. He looks
playing pickup hoops.
He looks incredible.
He's fancy tonight.
Yeah. Everyone's a little fancy tonight. Yep. Thank you so much, you guys. Of course, don't go away. No. We will be right back with more Live from the Red Carpet.
Welcome back to Live from the Red Carpet at the Golden Globes. We are having such a grand time, Grae.
Carla Sofia Gascon, nominee for Amelia Perez, is 3 steps away from us.
Oh,
and
my
we are
goodness.
going to flag her down as best we can.
We absolutely will.
This is the excitement of the night. Like, I'm such a movie and TV nerd.
You are. This is absolutely your moment. Even I'm excited, though, about Amelia Perez. 10 nominations, the most nominated movie tonight. It was so good. And also, Carla could make history tonight as the first transgender woman to win for a film.
That's right. It's a super important film that you can stream now on Netflix, and you absolutely should. Now, here's something interesting that I learned about a Golden Globe trophy that one of the Amelia Perez people is definitely taking home tonight.
Yes, absolutely.
It is approximately 6 pounds.
That's pretty heavy.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I think that anybody that wins an award actually could defend their home with it.
So they really need to win it. Amelia Perez, so many opportunities between Zoe Saldana, Selena Gomez, Carla Sofia Gascon. They're going to take something home.
Jacques Audiard, the director, is nominated.
Right.
And we've already talked to so many people.
We have. We actually spoke with some of the composers for that movie because it's all about music and storytelling through music. So many amazing people here. We're trying to. Here's Zoe Saldana passing right behind us as we speak. Hi, Zoe.
Everybody look cool.
Everybody looks amazing. Hi, Zoe.
Hi, Zoe.
She's right next to us.
Everybody be cool.
Right. Just be cool. Be casual.
Casual.
All right. We are going to watch Zoe behind us, but we've spoken to so many amazing people on the red carpet tonight. Cheryl Lee Ralph stopped by, and I simply asked her for some motivation because I love hearing her speak. Take a listen.
I just need to mark the moment that is right here.
Let's go.
You know, it's been quite a journey for me. And to be here at the Golden Globes again as a nominee, I don't take that for granted. A very famous woman said to me, Cheryl Lee Ralph, I got the Emmys, I got the Grammys, I got the Tonys, I got the Golden Globes. She said, I've got it all. The train will stop one day. While you're on it, enjoy the ride. Enjoy the fact that you got a ticket, because many people, they're not getting a ticket. And some, this ride is not for them.
Cheryl Lee Ralph says it all. Whenever she says something, you listen.
She speaks. She's so excited for tonight. All of the energy. And as she said, if you're here in this moment as we are, enjoy the ride. And that's exactly what we're doing.
We're truly trying to be present. Zoe Saldana is still standing right next to us.
She is standing right behind us. We can hear her. And Amelia Perez was such a phenomenal movie. I think it is going to sweep tonight. What do you think, Grae?
Oh, I sure hope so. But I gotta say, maybe the substance.
That's another good one.
Grae Drake loves her horror movies.
There's so many. The Brutalist, Conclave. We have many to watch tonight and many more stars to see.
That's right.
All right, guys, we're going to send it back to you in the studio for now.
Sheba, Drake, you guys are so close to Zoe. You could literally tap her on the shoulder. I'm hoping she comes and speaks to you guys. Maybe? Or
we're trying our best.
Okay.
I love her.
We know you guys always will.
Well, Coleman Domingo's right next to us now. Coleman Domingo.
Oh.
Okay, we've got new targets. See, this is what happens.
Boom, boom,
Sing
boom.
Sing was phenomenal. You were the one who got me to watch that.
Sing Sing, an unbelievable movie.
It really
and Coleman
was. So
Domingo,
moving.
the only nominee from that film tonight. My goodness, I hope he wins.
I know. Okay, we're going to try to get him next, guys. We got to go. See you in a bit.
All right.
We'll see you in a little bit. Sing Sing, one of your favorite movies,
Yes,
Gio.
100%. Loved it.
I want to get into some of these movies with you because, yes, you are a beloved co-anchor here on KCAL News, but you also are such a movie buff. I don't think most of the public knows that.
Because mostly I bother Leslie during commercial breaks talking about all these movies every single time. But it was worth it, you know, going off of what Sheba and Grae were talking about, is that Amelia Perez is worth discussing because it is the most nominated movie of the night. It is likely going to win at least a handful, if, you know, at most. But when you got 10 chances compared to some other movies like Sing Sing, which is also phenomenal but only has one chance, probably going to take away a few of them. Probably best international film is probably the front runner there. Zoe's probably one in her category as well. I mean, Selena Gomez, you know, the star power at the Globes has gone a long way in years past, so that could carry some weight there. And, you know, in breaks, we were talking about the fact that this is kicking off award season, right? So despite the fact that there is no crossover between who votes for Golden Globes and who votes for, let's say, SAG Awards or Critics' Choice Awards or the Oscars, it at least starts the narrative, right?
Yeah.
You start building that snowball, and whoever wins tonight all of a sudden can start coming out Monday morning and saying, hey, we're the most award-winning movie so far, and this for Amelia Perez starts back off in Cannes. So it's been a long run for it.
The precursor to award season, and it's definitely a very good indicator of where people are. You know, what they're thinking, what they're looking at, what they're supporting.
Yeah, and so we will wait and see. Zoe Saldana looked incredible. But just looking at the list, when we look at that Best Female Supporting Actor, you also have Ariana Grande on that, Selena Gomez.
Felicity Jones just popped up there on the red carpet as well.
Go.
So, you know, and that's the other thing, going back to Marcellus to Fashion, is that a lot of these actors, a lot of these performers are also building up the narrative for themselves too, right? That's why they're appearing here. That's why they're getting their names out, because this is just the first step toward hopefully more gold for them.
The right dress, the right outfit can definitely help propel a girl, a woman, an actor to stardom. To really, if she has that big moment on the red carpet, you can't deny how much press that person is going to get. And that gets that person in front of the voters who may have not seen those movies. At least they're thinking, oh, well, I saw Zoe, she looked amazing, you know?
Right.
Yeah, and we just saw Zendaya take the carpet there, nominated for challengers. You have Kristen Bell with her husband Dax, also nominated here tonight, and really did enjoy her show.
Yeah, you did. You were a big fan.
Yeah, it was a comedy, love story, and again, you talked about tonight being the night of sequence, and we're seeing it right there with her.
Yes, we are. She always looks great, and they're such a beautiful couple. I wish he wasn't. He's doing one of my least favorite things.
Oh, no.
I cannot stand when people wear sunglasses. Men wear sunglasses.
And why
on the
is that?
red
I'm
carpet.
curious.
For me, it feels like a little bit disrespectful. It's like, take the sunglasses off, let us see your face. You know what I mean? Let us like look at you. You're there for a reason. You're there, you know, supporting a project. You're there supporting your wife in this case. I want to see your face. Glenn Powell was on the red carpet earlier and he was wearing the sunglasses. And he's one of the best looking men in the world. It's like, take off those glasses and let's see the mug.
Marcellus, I know we have to go to break, but that is Adrian Brody there, who will have a bit, well, we think will have a big night tonight. He has a lot of talk for the Brutalist. You talked about the brooch. The brooch is a big thing right now, and this is the first person I have seen wear the brooch.
This is my big, this is what's going to happen in trends for men. We're going to see brooches on every single guy this evening. Like, it started happening a couple of years ago in fashion and high fashion for men, and it begins to like trickle down. And now we're at that moment where every guy, no matter what their orientation, is going to wear like the biggest brooch they can get their hands on.
I will be counting brooches tonight. Okay, well, stay with us. We will be right back with more.
Sheba, Turk, and Grae Drake also from the red carpet. We'll check in with them right after this.
Welcome back live from the red carpet at the Golden Globes, and we are having such a phenomenal time.
We are, and by the way, this is not a drill. We are standing within 3 feet of the great Cynthia Erivo.
We absolutely
nominee
are.
tonight for Wicked. She has impressed audiences all over the world. This woman is legit.
No, absolutely
That's a technical
amazing.
term, Sheba.
We're having such a good time. We just spoke to so many amazing people. Everyone's passing behind us. I saw Viola Davis a second ago.
Oh, my God.
Who's getting one of the very special awards tonight.
Yeah.
It's just such a good vibe out here.
Yes, and what's amazing is that the Golden Globes wasn't even televised for the first few years that it existed, but now that it's here and it's been here for decades, it is in full swing. You can hear the screams for Timothée Chalamet. He walked right past us. We can confirm it was actually him and not the winner of the lookalike contest. Yeah, Timothy in all of his glory.
No,
I think
absolutely.
he was wearing a cravat of some kind. Marcellus, I'm gonna need confirmation on that.
Help us out, Marcellus. There has been some fashionable moments tonight. It's also interesting, though, to see a lot of the stars keeping it classic and wearing black.
Right. There's black. There's a lot of black adornments. There's a lot of crystals. And only half of them are on Cynthia Erivo's nails.
I'm keeping an eye out for Cynthia. That's why I keep looking backwards, because we're trying to get her to come talk to us. We have a plan. We are going to sing the Defying Gravity riff for her.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, so just hold on for it, guys.
And so now she's standing next to Quinta Brunson, whose show Abbott Elementary is also nominated. We heard from Cheryl Lee Ralph earlier. I could just listen to all of them talk all day long.
No, absolutely.
How long is the show, Sheba?
No, we have so much more to talk about.
Yeah, we do.
Cynthia's
Cynthia!
leaving.
Anthony, help!
Cynthia!
This is what you do, everyone. You yell a lot.
You scream.
And
until
then
you can't
hope.
hear yourself anymore.
That's right. And you hope and pray that someone goes,
just one question.
they look interesting to talk to.
Listen, we have Demi Moore is right next to her. Yes.
Oh, wait. Demi Moore, nominee and star of The Substance, one of Grae Drake's favorite movies of the year.
I knew you would like this one because it's crazy, it's shocking,
That's
it's
right.
horrifying.
It makes her talk in third person. It is so intense, and it is now streaming on Mubi for you. That's
Beautiful.
Mubi, M-U-B-I.
Kate Blanchett just passed by. You know, it's really hard keeping an eye on everything on the red carpet because there's so much going on.
Angelina Jolie, nominee for Maria. She plays Maria Callas. She learned how to sing opera. Do you think maybe we should sing for her?
I think we should sing for them all.
Oh, please come over here, Angelina, darling.
Oh, yes. Angelina Jolie right behind us.
Yeah.
There's just so much to watch for tonight. Of course, Emilia Perez, The Conclave, The Brutalists, all leading the nominations, but so many good movies. And of course, Wicked. I can't wait to see what happens with Wicked. I hope they take home so much. You know, everybody I feel like in the world is singing Wicked's music right now.
Right, yes.
I had to look up earlier why none of the songs were nominated. It's because they're all from the musical.
They're from the musical.
They have to be originals to be nominated tonight.
Yeah, and there's so many rules that go into
Right.
award shows. And that's just one of the many. Now, we haven't even started talking about all the television shows.
We haven't even gotten to TV.
aforementioned Abbott Elementary. There's Shogun, a huge hit with Emmy voters.
Absolutely.
Earlier.
The Bear, another popular one tonight.
That's right. The show that has everyone around the world saying yes, chef, in their kitchens. Right?
There you go. I'm keeping my head on a swivel because this is the most fun part to me, that you just turn around and the most amazing people are standing right behind you.
I'm no mathematician. I'm a movie critic, but I think that the density of celebrities is exactly 742 per square inch.
There's so many. It's been such a good time. You're a movie critic, so I know this is like the biggest for you. What movie are you personally rooting for?
I'm rooting for The Substance because
You
I
love
am
The
a sick and
Substance.
twisted individual. And I will tell you that there is no movie better realized than Coralie Farjat's film. She's a nominee tonight. The film is a nominee. But I do warn you, it is not for the faint of heart. So if you haven't watched that one on streaming yet, be very careful.
Yeah, no. Be very, very careful. I did watch that one. It's horrifying. I know why it's your favorite.
Woo.
All right, guys. We got clearly more watching to do, so we'll come back to you guys in just a bit. We are live from the Golden Globes red carpet, and we'll be back after a quick break. Welcome back, guys, to the live red carpet coverage from the Golden Globes, where all the stars are arriving. Great, because we're getting so close to the show.
We're getting so close, and so everyone is here, including Ewan McGregor from A Gentleman in Moscow. He's a nominee tonight, and that man is no stranger to awards, but mostly from me privately in my home.
I love to see which ones you geek out over. You are so fun. But we just saw the stars of Wicked, Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo. We didn't get a chance to speak with them, but oh my goodness, is it their moment right now?
And honestly, their vibe was defying gravity.
It was.
Truly,
we
truly.
had our riff plan. Should we still do it?
Yeah, we
Let's
should.
do it. In
All right.
3, 2.
Oh.
And maybe that's why they didn't stop.
Oh.
That quite possibly could be. We were
Why-
trying to
why
draw
is the
them in
carpet
with that.
clearing?
Yeah, I don't.
Everybody's leaving.
You know what? It sounded much better in my car with the radio playing. I actually sounded just like Cynthia. Wow.
In my shower, I am Ariana Grande.
Yeah, you know what? It's fine. So Wicked, one of the big movies we're watching tonight, as well as Emilia Perez, 10 nominations. I thought it was really cool that we spoke earlier with the composers because that movie is all about music. I hear people screaming for Zendaya, so let's see if we can get a glimpse. Oh, hi Zendaya! She looks amazing.
And you know what? I think the word of tonight is color.
Yes.
And velvet.
I know. It's giving a little bit of old Hollywood glamour, chic styles. I love it.
It's actually very difficult not to reach out and just slowly, like, stroke someone.
Now, see, Grae, this is why I had to be out here with you, so you don't get in trouble and you make it back. No, but it is really wonderful to stop and see all the stars. They seem excited for tonight. It feels like a good vibe, and it's exciting to see who they're excited to see.
And now someone's coming over the loudspeaker, just adding to the chaos.
It says that they're starting the show very soon.
So this is no joke. This is a live show tonight on CBS where Hollywood's glitterati is going to be accepting tons of awards.
Yes.
And they better be in their seat, because in the history of the Globes, there have only been a couple of people that have not been in their seat when they won their awards.
Ooh, but you know what? That adds to some of the fun. I'm also so excited for Nikki Glaser to host. She's going to be the first woman to solo host the show. You know she's a spicy one. Also nominated for her comedy special. She walked down the red carpet earlier, and she's just so funny that I don't know what to expect. I wonder if the stars are scared of her tonight.
I think that they definitely should be, because for anyone that has seen former Golden Globes with Ricky Gervais, Nikki Glaser really brings that kind of energy.
No, absolutely.
No one in Hollywood is safe tonight at the Golden Globes.
Oh, no, it's going to be a good time. Okay, so we didn't get to talk to Nikki, but we did get to speak to the star of The Hitman, and you know how I got him over? The movie's set in New Orleans, and I screamed at him, I'm from New Orleans. Take a listen.
Thank you.
I just moved here 2 years ago to work for KCAL. What did you love about shooting in New Orleans?
I love New Orleans. I got to shoot Scream Queens in New Orleans. I shot Hitman there.
Nice.
The people of New Orleans are just, they're lively, they're fun.
Say it again.
You know, it's you know, I honestly, I really feel like that's a second home. So I love it.
It's a beautiful city. Nice.
So Glenn, out of all of the different wardrobe changes that you had in Hitman, who did you identify with the most? Be real with it.
Who did you feel like is the most New Orleans?
Ooh. I don't know. You guys hit the nail on the head with this one. Everybody was pretty spot on.
You know what? We tried to do is not make it like New Orleans Exotica. We tried to make it for people.
Very
of New
authentic.
Orleans.
That's what I'm. No,
Yeah.
it
So
was
I appreciate you saying
good.
that.
Because
All right, so truly, let the good times roll between Sheba and Glenn Powell.
And did he say he loved shooting in New Orleans and it was his second home?
Yes.
So now we're twins. LA, New Orleans connection, we got it.
Anyone would confuse them anywhere. And I think there's some action happening back in the studio. Gio, what's going on back in there?
Yeah, because Selena Gomez is passing behind us.
Well, there you go. You got to see if you can track her down. No, back here I was admiring the New Orleans connection between Sheba and Glenn Powell for Hitman, because that movie does, I do agree with you, has a very New Orleans feel. It feels very authentic to that city. It's also wonderful fun, too, that movie. You can stream on Netflix.
Absolutely. No, that was a good one.
One of the best ones. Anya Taylor-Joy, by the way, on the red carpet as we were taking a look. We sort of had a stream back here of just star after star that
Miley
started.
Cyrus.
Right? We also had Coleman Domingo, Timothy Chalamet.
And we want to bring them up. We actually have
There it is, yeah.
Coleman Domingo, Timothy Chalamet, both great, beautifully dressed, but seeing another brooch, I'm counting about 10 brooches
But now it's the tarf. It's the tie as a scarf. That's the big trend. He's wearing his scarf as a tie, and Timothy Chalamet is doing the scarf thing. It's the
See it right
tarf.
now.
There he is,
There's
yeah.
Timothy Chalamet.
It almost feels like his mustache, which he has for an upcoming role too, is as much a part of his style now in these last few months during this press tour for A Complete Unknown as it is right now on the red carpet for him too.
Yeah. Do you
Are
like
we
it?
lighting the tarf? I mean, you know, I've got a
We're
bunch
going to
of
ask our fashion
You're
expert.
right. That's
I've
right
got
here.
a bunch
Do we
of
like
scarves
it?
at home, so starting tomorrow, I might be wearing the tarf as a look. I've got a bunch of them. I love that. I actually really love it. I love what they're doing, and I love that it's adding like a shock of color to his outfit. Otherwise, most guys, it's like a black suit, you know, and tonight is going to be like black shirt, black suit, which I'm doing. So I love that he actually did something that injected something kind of cool to it.
You said maybe we'll see this at all the Zaras starting.
Yeah, front and center.
We will have to wait and see. But I want to talk about Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
This would be his first Golden Globe.
Yes.
If he does win.
Yeah.
He's up against
Adrian Brody,
a
ton
some
of
stiff
other,
competition.
yeah, big time. And as you take a look at Melissa McCarthy there, certainly drawing attention with the pink. She's always got a smile on her face, by the way. She's so funny.
time.
And exactly, it's a good time both on and off camera. But pulling bring it up here as I want to look at it because you make a good point about the fact of who Timothée Chalamet is going against, and it's Adrian Brody, it's Coleman Domingo, who we saw just before that, it's Daniel Craig, it's Ralph Fiennes, Sebastian Stan. Like that is a knockout lineup that could very well just be represented again at the Oscars.
Yes,
just that group.
absolutely.
But he's so good as Bob Dylan that, I mean, well, you're looking at me kind of funny. I'm saying, like, generally speaking, it is considered that he's very good as Bob Dylan.
Yes.
If I was going to vote, I would vote for Adrian Brody. But
That's a
it's
3.5-hour movie.
It is a
with
very
an
long
intermission.
movie, right? And that could play a factor in how you vote for certain people on certain nights. Maybe they haven't seen it, but everyone has seen A Complete Unknown.
Yeah.
You never know how it plays out. But this feels like the birth of like his mega stardom. At this
I
point.
want Daniel Craig to win in that,
Okay.
you know, that tiny little movie about that topic, especially
queer,
what
yeah.
we're going through
Yeah.
right now. I want Daniel Craig to like
And he's
win.
phenomenal.
And he's
Yeah.
a super movie star, you know.
That's
so I
why
love
we
that
all
he
have, you know, our
cheat sheets.
cheat sheets here,
I
but
love
also
it.
our ballots. We're filling them out. We all have differing opinions. You're taking a look at The Rock. We do have to go to break, though. We could talk about all these movies. And Ariana Grande!
Yes.
Right there. Stay with us. We'll be right back with more from our Sheba, Turk and Grae Drake from the red carpet with Ariana Grande looking absolutely stunning.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are live from the red carpet at the Golden Globes. Grae Drake and Sheba Turk. We're having such a grand time and kind of sad because they just announced over the loudspeaker that the red carpet is closed.
They had very serious security guards sweeping the carpet, but just before they did, we got to see Hollywood legend Salma Hayek.
Yes.
We saw Nicole Kidman.
Yes.
Miles Teller.
So many people. Kate Winslet,
Oh.
Kate Hudson, one of my faves.
Oh.
Coleman Domingo, Sing Sing. To me, one of the best movies
I'm just gonna
I've seen
keep-
for this season.
I'm going to keep going. Oh.
No, we could keep going. But notice, okay, you see what they're doing now?
They are going to kick us out
And they're
soon.
going into dad mode with it. They're threatening them to come sit down. So if you look at the carpet behind us, it looks much different than it does when you
That's
came to us
right.
a couple minutes ago. All the stars were passing. Now they're being ushered to go sit down so the show can start.
And you know what? Seeing all those security guards makes me think. There's so many folks behind the scenes that make movies and TV shows
Oh, my goodness.
and music happen.
Yeah.
And so we want to send a big thank you out to you watching, but also to our whole crew, everybody behind the camera, everybody in our booth. This is such a huge undertaking,
Yeah.
but I am so overexcited. I will not sleep tonight.
You are so silly. Well, listen, the night has a long way to go, so you can't sleep yet, Grae. The Brutalist, one of the big nominated movies for tonight. We got to speak with the producer, so check that out.
How did you think I can sell this to Hollywood?
It was just so beautiful on the page, you know. It just you could tell it felt classic, you know. It felt powerful. It had I don't know. There's so much going on in this one beyond just the A story, you know. And it really is a testament to Brady and Mona's incredible writing, and it just felt really, really special.
What are your predictions for tonight?
No predictions. We're just happy to be here. Look, it's just all of this is wonderful. It just means that the film is reaching an audience and is resonating with people. It feels very gratifying to have our work acknowledged.
Is speaking to the people working behind these movies, you hear all of the thought and process that goes into it and how excited they are at the reception it's getting on a stage like this tonight.
Right, exactly. September 5th, one of the nominated movies tonight, among so many others. You know who else should be nominated? Everybody back in studio.
Absolutely.
We love you guys.
We do.
What are you doing in there?
For your phenomenal work. Which,
You know
what?
Grae, there's
See,
just
this
a
is
little
why
bit
I
of
have to rein her in,
champagne.
Leslie.
We have
You
some
see?
snacks.
All of our treats are right
see?
here.
We have
Yeah.
chocolate, you know, some fruit. we're just enjoying a little
And you have
feast.
Marcellus. You guys have a great crowd there.
But you guys are bringing a ton of the entertainment. So, ladies, thank you so much. We do want to get to a big moment we just saw on the Step and Repeat. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande coming together as they have been for the last couple months. And take a look at that. Marcellus, you had some thoughts about Ariana Grande's dress.
I like it. It feels like vintage Barbie. You know what I mean? Which actually kind of goes along with what she's been doing this entire time on the Wicked movie tour. It's been one beautiful, very ladylike dress after another. So it goes along with Glinda.
Were you at all surprised that she didn't sort of lean into a little bit more of the pop of color that you saw from the movie, like the Glinda or the Elphaba? And Cynthia Erivo's about to pop up too. So
I did expect more in this moment from her, but this is the beginning. So we still have the Oscars, we still have Critics' Choice, we still have SAG Awards, we still have a lot.
Cynthia Erivo right next to her. It did feel like we're getting a little more Elfie from her, right? A little more Elphaba from her. What did you think about her look? And this is, what a moment this is. I know we've had a lot of these moments of these two women coming together, but anytime you see them, I can't get enough of it either.
Yeah.
It's joy. Every time I see them together, it feels like joy. It feels real. It feels like they really actually like each other. I have to decide how I feel about this dress. Like, I love the fit. And I love that it's cool and it's unlike anything else we've seen tonight, which I normally love. But that one architectural detail at the waist is a lot for me. So I'm gonna have to sit on it for a minute and actually like let it marinate.
Well, and here's the other thing is that on top of us all enjoying their time together, this is not even close to the end of it because then part 2 is next year. So
and we
presumably
cannot wait.
you're gonna have a whole other calendar year of seeing those two side by side.
We cannot wait. Amelia Perez is going to have a big night as well tonight. One of the biggest stars there. As the stars continue to come in, you know, the red carpet now closing.
No, yeah, but you're still seeing faces, right? Carla Sofia Gascon just now, Edward Norton there from A Complete Unknown. I mean, he's been around for so long, and you almost take him for granted, right? When you see these megastars who have been around and you know them from 5, 10, 15 movies, and then they just pop up again.
And still so handsome, and still, to me, like sort of this throwback to old Hollywood. I mean, look how handsome he looks and how classic he looks in the black tux, white shirt, bow tie. You cannot go wrong with that.
In my opinion, I don't know, as a woman, I don't think you can, you know, it's not too subtle. It's perfect.
And I was going to bring up Sebastian Stan, who just popped up there, going back to your comment about keeping it classy and almost basic, but it doesn't feel basic, right? It still projects a lot, and he's a double nominee tonight, so who's to say he can't pop up on the stage and get more of a front and center look?
Which I would love to see, actually. I would love to see like a slate of like newer people actually sort of win these like these early awards, you know? That would be really cool.
We will have to wait and see. We have about 15 minutes, but don't go away because those 15 minutes jam-packed with entertainment. Sheba, Drake, and you have all of us here in studio. We will be right back as we count down to the 82nd Golden Globes.
Last time we saw Gal Gadot.
We are counting down to the Golden Globes. We have just a little over 10 minutes before the big show starts, and we have most of the cast of Wicked was coming down the Step and Repeat a moment ago. Yeah,
Michelle Yeoh just popped up, and Jeff Goldblum is hiding around that corner somewhere. Though when he pops on screen, you can't deny him.
There is Salma Hayek.
Oh well, there you go. No,
you can't miss
no
a Salma Hayek
parts.
moment. Always incredibly sassy and fierce. And as you said, royalty. But yeah, Jeff Goldblum, I think, is coming down in a, did I see a green suit?
Yeah, it feels like it was just, well, there's Kieran Culkin also. I thought I just saw a peek of Goldblum's jacket there. But it just, because we're only 12 minutes away or so, everybody's now cramming in, right? The red carpet's closed down. Like, okay, let's go. We have to have a start time soon.
Let's take these pictures and get out the way. Kieran Culkin could have a big night. You actually enjoyed that movie.
It is a very good movie. A Real Pain is what he's nominated for. Jesse Eisenberg was on the red carpet as well. It's really a two two-hander between those two. It's two cousins going overseas to Poland to visit there's a tour that they're doing in honor of their late grandmother. That's what the characters are doing, and he is tremendous in it.
Jesse wrote the screenplay.
He did, and directed it too. And he's been really, what you've noticed on this tour so far is that, despite the fact that I would argue that both of them are the leads of the movie, Eisenberg has really sort of letting Kieran take center stage on this. He ceded the stage to Kieran Culkin and has let him just run this whole thing, and it's been working because it's gotten more attention to the movie, and Culkin might get the first of many trophies here.
Oh, looking at that, we talk a lot about movies, but we also know the Golden Globes is about TV, and that is the cast of The Bear.
Yes.
We saw them a moment ago. People are going by kind of fast, but
wearing a tie.
The Bear will have possibly a big night as well. That's the predictions, at least from the experts. Because the show continues to garner so much attention. It's just so great.
And even though the Golden Globes, because they present TV sort of in a weird part of the calendar, right? Because we had the Emmys a couple months ago, it still keeps all of these shows in the momentum, right? In the conversation. Like Keira Knightley's there. You think of her as a movie star. She's starring in a Netflix show right now that is very popular. Black Doves. Like it is a rick-rocking good time. Jake Gyllenhaal's there. He's on Presumed Innocent on Apple TV+, but you remember him in movies. So all of that to say, you have the star power on the red carpet. We want to get back out to Sheba, Turk, and Grae. Guys, I know that it's sort of starting to wind down a bit, but I know your energy is still high and that all the vibes are carrying you forward toward this show starting here in about 10 minutes.
Absolutely, Jill. All of that energy vibing through us from tonight. But yes, it's quieter now because the stars have moved inside. As you said, the award show's set to start in just a few minutes.
That's right. I feel slightly alone. Thank goodness you're here, Sheba.
I know.
And we've got Jamie Foxx.
Oh, Jamie Foxx!
A last-minute arrival to the carpet here tonight.
He's with his daughters, walking down the carpet. He, of course, included them.
For his help.
Yes, included them in his special, which is nominated tonight.
Right.
It was really emotional special, as he told, of course, what happened with his health journey over these past few months. And it's so good to see him standing. We actually spoke with Morris Chestnut, who has a new show coming up on CBS. He said his exciting moment for the night was to see Jamie Foxx. And I think that's for a lot of people who were so worried about him.
Right, exactly. We all went through it because all of a sudden Jamie Foxx wasn't okay. And we're used to him like bringing us so much joy for so many years now.
Yep.
I'm really glad that he's all right.
He's looking great now with his two daughters by his side to enjoy the show tonight.
It's so great. And you know who else is a nominee is the composers from Amelia Perez.
Yes.
We had the pleasure of speaking with them. We got all the dirt from this couple. Can you talk about your creative process? Because there's literally nothing like Amelia Perez.
Yes, well, there's no recipe really. We're partners in life, and in music we just, experiment. And we experimented along with the director, who's a very collaborative and, experimental in a way, director. So, the story was so inspiring from the start, but we just, tailored the song to the story, like step by step for 4 years and a half, along with the cast too, and in post-production. It's been a long process.
We were involved in the very beginning of the construction of the story, so we are like storytellers. It's very special for us musicians, to work almost 5 years on a film.
Wow. And listen, that is one of the movies that has 10 nominations tonight, the most of any of the movies. And I think it's so phenomenal, unique. We saw Zoe Saldana walking down the carpet earlier, looking stunning.
And it turns out, I think the couple that composes together wins Globes together.
Say it again. I do hope they win. I love hearing their process. And we love storytelling through music, which is also another big movie tonight, Wicked. I can't wait to see how it fares out.
Oh, I can't wait to do some more singing with you. Like once the cameras are not rolling for our own private selves.
I think we've done enough to the viewers' ears. Guys, it's been a beautiful night here. The award show is starting in just a few minutes. We are going to send it to a break.
Welcome back. We are so close to the big show, the Golden Globes, starting in just less than 5 minutes right here on CBS. And it's going to be a great show. Nikki Glaser will be hosting. She's especially funny.
Yeah.
We don't know what she's going to say.
Nope.
She said she's not really going to miss any moment. So
Yeah.
We'll wait and see.
Right. It's gonna be fun.
Taking a live look, though, at the Beverly Hilton where the show is happening right now. The red carpet all closed up. But I want to talk about some of tonight's nominees.
Yeah.
And, of course, arguably the biggest award, the Best Motion Picture Drama. Gio, when you look at that category, what are you feeling? What are you thinking?
I feel like it comes down to tonight. We can basically cross off A Complete Unknown, Dune, Nickel Boys, and September 5, despite varying opinions on how good those movies are. I really do think it just comes down to Conclave or The Brutalist for tonight in that category, because one feels a little bit more mainstream appealing and consensus building, whereas the other one is this towering epic achievement, and it's presented as such. So if you've watched it and gotten through the 3.5 hours, I feel like that could propel it. Or you watch the one that's on streaming right now and everybody seems to feel like they like it. So that's what I think.
Watched The Conclave last night and it was great.
See?
The ending?
There you go.
It's on my list, but it is the one that I think you've got that exactly right. It's down to those two.
Marcellus, I want to ask you tonight, author, of course, our fashion expert, who were your biggest takeaways, your most memorable outfits?
The scarf as a tie is such a big trend for men because I love when men do something different. I loved Kate Winslet in a suit. I love pants on a woman on the red carpet. I love the glimpse we got of Tilda Swinton in classic Chanel. I loved both of the Fanning sisters looking like princesses, and I love Zoe's dress. I thought Zoe was the dress of the evening.
Yeah, I think it was Zoe Saldana.
And she was early too, and we clocked it already and set the bar very high.
And maybe Timothée Chalamet. He can do no wrong, in my opinion. You know, he
it got
went for
TARF
it.
into our lexicon, so there is that.
We have officially coined the term
TARF.
A tie and a scarf.
I'll need one of those in my wardrobe at some point then. If it keeps going, the trend it's going.
Gio, for you, any big takeaways from tonight?
No, I mean, this is the start of a long awards season, as it always kicks off in January and goes all the way to the Oscars through March. So we'll buckle in and hold some space for a lot of wicked conversation, probably.
We'll grab your popcorn, your chocolate, your champagne, whatever it may be, because we have just a few minutes left. So thank you for joining us on our Red Carpet Special as we cut down.